4. Po could hear Shifu announce from front where he lies out the firework cart. "Oh no," he cried. "They're choosing the Dragon Warrior. I'm missing it." He glanced around defiantly. All around the cart, the powerful explosion. "Yes," he said, murmured. "That'll do it." Working fast, Po tied a long firework to a chair, and he hopped to let the fierce. Po's father had been looking everywhere for him. "Po!" he cried, finally spotting him. Then he saw a firework tied to Po's chair. "What are you doing, son?" He rushed over and he tried to blow out the fierce. "What does it look like I'm doing?" he shot back. Stop, Dad. I'm going to see the Dragon Warrior." "But," Po Dad started him. "I didn't understand, son. What about the noodle dream?" "You finally had the noodle dream." Po watched the fierce, burning closer and closer to the firework. "I lied, Dad," he blurted out. "I don't really dream about noodles. I love Kung Fu." Po closed his eyes, gathered a chair, getting ready for takeoff. But a second later, he was still in the ground. "Oh no," he said. The fierce was dead. Po's father held out Po's upper end. "Come on, son. Let's get back to work." "Okay," he agreed. Deliberately, his father was right. He should be selling noodles, not spending his time on Kung Fu. With the side, Po reached for an apron. Boom! The fierce has suddenly the firework tied to the chair. Po blasts upwards an area, standing the swordwork fire into the air. "Come back!" Po's father yelled. The crowd below watched the explosion of the color. "Oh! Ooh!" they cried in now. "Ah!" Po surged up and up, until finally the fireworks died out. "Uh-oh," he whispered, knowing what was coming next. Below him, Oogway raised his hand. He was ready to name the Dragon Warrior. Smash! Before Oogway could say anything, Po landed in the center of the ring with a big crash. A huge cloud of dust and smoke, and quickly the giant panda. Slowly, Po opens his eyes to his emerald. He was facing Oogway, who was pointing a long claw at him. Po looking around and confused him. Okay. I was just want to see the Dragon Warrior was, and now I'm going. Sorry to disturb y'all. A strange firework across Oogway's face. "How interesting," he murmured. Po tried to duck out the way, but Oogway's claw followed him wherever the panda roved. Tigra stood beside Po. Master, she asked, in confusion. "Are you pointing at me?" "No," Oogway shook his head. "I'm pointing at him," he replied. "Who?" Po said. "Oh boy," he thought, an odd sensation ripping through him. For the same reason the old tortoise pointed straight at Po. "Fine. I'm pointing at you, panda," Uguay said softly. "Me?" Po echoed. Then, before he could say or do anything more, Uguay lifted Po's paw with his stiff stuff and hold it up for everyone to see. The universe had brought the dragon warrior, Uguay announced temperately. "What?" Po says. "What?" the Furious Five said in the fusion. "What? What?" cried Shifu. "What?" Po's dad shouted. Just then, a palace pig began to gong loudly. The signal of the dragon warrior had been true. The crowd cheered wildly as Po stood there unleadly bow. Confidence rained down and everywhere. "Me? I'm the dragon warrior? What? He thought. "This can't be happening." He felt himself being hoisted into air, and then palace into the penguin, a seat carried on the poles, staring under the post, tamarating weight. The palace goose carried him out of the terror. Meanwhile, Shifu was horrified by scenes unfolding before his eyes. "The panda is dragon warrior?" he thought. "This can't be." Shifu elbowed his way through the crowd, disappearing to reach Uguay. Finally, he caught up with him. "Master Uguay, Master Uguay," Shifu pointed. "Wait, that floppy panda cannot possibly be the answer to our problem," he blurted out. "Please, you were about to point at tigers," he went. That thing fell in front of her. It was an accident." Uguay smiled gently. "There are no accidents," he told Shifu. Suddenly, there was loud thunder. Shifu looked over. Po was so heavy he had burst through the bottom of the pauldron. A squid of the burly pig immediately rushed over. They huffed Po into the air, shoulders along with the pelican and the goose, who'd been struggling to carry a giant panda. Shifu watched it demurely as they counted on their way to the Jade Palace. The Furious Five were in shock too. "Forgive us, Master," Tiger said to Shifu, bowing her head. "We have failed you." "No," Shifu replied grimly. "If the panda is still here by morning, then I should have failed you."